we're back. Today we're going to do one requested video. Somebody asked me to do roses. I'm not really particularly crazy with roses, so I made a twist with this video. So I make a skull and then flower around with roses. So I hope you enjoy this. So I've been wanting to paint a skull for a while now. I just don't have the inspiration, but then recently somebody asked me to paint a roses. So it gives me an idea on, yeah, why not merge the two to give it a twist. So I went ahead and sketched our skull and then the roses. I'm using a board to paint this one. Using a pastel colors. I just want a colorful skulls, so but you can use any color you like. Just make a bunch of colors to try it and apply in your skulls. But if you're wondering, I'm just using light purple, light green, yellow, aqua, and red and black. So let's go ahead and paint it. Use the black for the eye socket in your nose socket, and also in the jaw section, the space of your teeth, and also the background. By the way, you can add the background first if you'd like. You can do that. It's easier as well. And on the background, you don't really need to use the black. I just like to do the black, so the color that we're going to use in the skull and then the roses will really pop. But you can use different colors, background, maybe white, just a solid one color in there would work. Pretty much filling the first layer of the background in here. Later on we're gonna add another more layer into the background. I'm starting my turquoise in here, mainly in the left side of our skull and left side forehead, cheekbone, and in the chin. And then on the right side I use the light green, so just kind of the same. Just add it there, then add a little bit in the left side, just in the forehead, and then fill in all those, not all but most of those space with your light purple. So some in the chin, cheeks, forehead, so just kind of fill it in. And then I forgot, I wanted a darker color, so I used the cobalt blue in the very edges of that part in there, just to kind of show a depth. If you have a dark purple, you can also use the dark purple, but I wanted to show you in this video that I want a depth on those sections. That's why I used the cobalt blue. I wanted to have an exaggerated effect, that's why I used those blue. So I just added those in the teeth section and some of the side and edges, and to show you more darker, I even added the marsh black to really emphasize the darkness in that section in there. By the way, this supposed to be a good video for the Halloween, past Halloween, so this is kind of late Halloween special. And also I added that cobalt blue surrounding that eye socket to get more depth in that part. Then just add the blood red on some of those spaces and spots that doesn't have paint yet. So just continue adding those red in some of those spaces just to kind of highlight. And I keep continuing adding yellow. It might look some the yellow and the light green looks kind of the same in this video, but in the real life it's not really. It's better looking than what we have in here. So I'm adding a second layer of the our eye socket and the darker area, and then the background as well. So this is the second layer. Go ahead and color our roses. I'm adding the quinacridone red. It's like a dark version of red, and then highlight it with the orange. That's the cadmium orange, and then some purple to give depth on those petals. Pretty much just doing the same repetition on those other flowers, those other roses. Always start with that quinacridone red, then highlight it with the cadmium orange, then the light purple. So it doesn't really need to be a specific detailed flower, because it's just like a background effect addition to our skull. So far these are the color that we were using, if you're wondering. Here's our finished product. You can also add another layer of those colors that we did, but for the skull we only did one layer. I also added a white outline on the skull, so it really pops, because it doesn't really show as much before. It's better now. I dried it and I blow dry it. The color is vibrant and popping really well, especially with the outline, the white one. If you try this tutorial and use a different color, let me know. You can share it with me, or if you have questions, let me know. That's it for today's tutorial. Thank you for joining me again today. Don't forget, there's a link in the description if you would like to purchase some of my artwork. You can also follow me on Facebook, JJ Burton. Also, don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me today, and you all have a good day.